This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
Hello, John Cullum.
Hello, Emily Frankel. How are ya?
Well, I'm full of
Vim and vigor.
I didn't want to say piss and vinegar, but
Vim and vigor is all right.
Vigor.
Just pretend she didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
All right, go ahead, Emily. This is my wife, incidentally.
And this is my husband.
In case you
also my wife. And I'm in a good mood.
Well, I should hope so.
Well, why do you hope so?
Because we're going to.
When I'm in a good mood, it's better for you, right?
That's right. And most of the time you are in a good mood. And when you're in a good mood, the audience loves it more.
Okay. Now listen. This is John Cullum.
And this is Emily Frankel.
Let's just do the cross. And John is my husband.
Yes, and that makes
and I am
our wife.
His wife.
That's right.
If we sound like we get confused, it's because sometimes we get confused.
Yes, we do get confused because I play the wife sometimes, and Emily
and I play the husband.
That's right.
Okay, now we are
Makes the world go round.
We are going to do a post today for my blog,
What is it?
Talkery.
What's it going to be?
My subject is all the nutty new things that require finger ability on everything. iPods, iPhones.
Right.
Smartphones, iPads, all this stuff everybody's using. John, I can't use it.
Well, that's all right. We just use our trackball. And that's what you do.
Yeah, but
I know everything has it nowadays, and you have to be able to use it.
It's making me feel really out of date.
Well, but you use very up-to-date equipment on everything that you do. And naturally, well, I do too, of course. I mean, when you switch from Mac to PC, and then I have a
John, we have to stop there. It's just a shadow constantly on my face. See this?
Are you ready? Hey, here we go. Hello, I am John Cullum, and this is Emily Frankel.
I am John's wife.
And I am her husband.
And sometimes I call him my wife.
And I call you my husband.
But
that's because you do a lot of things that a husband would do, and I do a lot of things that a woman would do, that a wife would do. That's the way. That's the way a good relationship should work.
Actually, John is gay. He's got a gay spirit.
You realize how many people are going to write in on about that?
Gaiety is a lovely thing. Let's be gay.
Okay, let's be gay and do this blog.
Okay, now what I want to do is a post for my blog, M's Talkery, and the subject.
I'm waiting. Everybody's waiting with bated breath.
John, we've got this. The shadow is on my face again.
Oh, that's because I'm sitting too far forward. Hello, I am John Cullum, and this is Emily Frankel, my wife.
I think I'm your wife.
What? What do you mean you think you're my...
Well...
I don't give you enough...
I think I'm your wife, but sometimes I'm your husband.
That's right, and I do a lot of things that make me the wife.
So, John Cullum, my wife, and my husband, and Emily... the husband and the wife are going to do a post for Emily's blog, M's Talkery.
Let's get on with it, or we're going to lose the entire...
And the subject is...
What?
The things today.
Yes.
The things today that require you to control computer things, everything with your fingers.
Oh my
Not
God.
Cursors, fingers. I am concerned about iPads, iPods, smartphones, computers. Everything is making me feel strange because I need to use a cursor.
And you use trackballs to move the cursor.
I like a trackball.
And those little finger movements, why do they not work? Do they...
Well, did they work for you?
Well, I have to do them about twice as many times.
Do they really work for you?
Not great, no.
See, I think that people who use iPhones all the time just got used to it. But because we don't use smartphones... we're just dumb.
Well, I don't know how people. My agent Tim Stone can use and Jeff Berger uses. They can use those things like a typewriter, and
It's
I
amazing.
can't believe that.
I think we're obsolescent. Say the word
obsolescent, and I don't think so. I just think we haven't done it.
Okay.
Because I know, I mean, I have seen you use not just computers, but I've seen you use automatic typewriters. I've seen you use 3 automatic typewriters at a time.
But those were the old-fashioned days. With the old.
You don't think that you could do it now?
I can't use this finger technique.
You think you couldn't learn to use it if you weren't just so dead set against it?
I am dead set against it.
That's the reason why you're using it.
I am dead set against it. I don't want to learn any other new things.
Okay, now I'm saying this to the audience, and I don't want Emily to listen.
Okay, I'm not listening.
I am going to figure out a way to make her fall in love with using the finger. Well, I got to be careful what I say this morning. I'm feeling a little bit rambunctious.
This is pretty strange.
Okay, we better.
All I wanted to do
say something positive. Let's get
all
on.
I wanted to do is discuss the possibility that we are seriously obsolescent, and that we are. He thinks that we could learn not to be the obsolescent, and I'm convinced that I want to stay obsolescent.
No, you just want to be old-fashioned, that's all.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll go along with that, but I can tell you this, folks, if she didn't want to, she'd be able to do it.
John.
Yes, Emily.
Do you love me?
Yes, I do love you.
Say so.
I love you, Emily, in spite of all your many obsolescences.
Okay, so that's the end of this post.
Okay, we'll see you next week, okay? You don't like to use fingers. Your finger didn't even show.
This is AI.R. See you next week.